Okay. Okay, recording. So show me your drawing, please.
Okay, so I don't remember precisely, but this was me in the back, my legs. I think it was summer because I think it was pretty hot
Okay, cool.
inside the car. This
Mhm.
was the front driver's seat, and next to the driver's seat,
Ah,
the
okay,
cup holders
okay,
and the levers to start and stop and go up or down mountains for the cars.
okay,
Here's like a drawing of my grandma.
okay.
She was driving, but she was crying also.
Oh, yes.
And then here are some buildings. And here
Okay.
is supposed to be the freeway.
Ah, okay.
And the dark shaded right here, that was supposed to be a tunnel.
Oh, okay. The tunnel is really mm, a significant element, no?
A significant element.
Yes. And how do you feel when you watch your grandma crying, and what do you tell her?
I told her that it's that I was young, so I don't remember literally what I said, but I do remember me saying like, "Don't be sad, be happy, put a smile on your face." Because also I didn't like people being sad or anything like that.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So it's important you watch it draw and feel the emotion when you in that area and the blue color, because you say is a similar experience than you feel at the present. So look in that draw. Now do other draw. In this new draw, you can draw the let me see. Aha. Now please draw the moment when you and your grandmother are safe, are doing other thing, happy together, uh, all in the same day,
Mm-hmm.
but later when your grandma was okay.
Okay.
So do this drawing, please.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Well, show me your drawing, please.
Mhm.
That's nice.
So on the same day, I think it was later that day when it was time for all of us to go home.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was my grandma that picked me up. She felt more happier, and I just decided to give her a big hug.
Okay. And in your body, where you feel that emotions, the emotions to be happy with your grandma.
At the same places, the heart and the mind, because also you just can't keep one emotion in just one place. There's gonna be multiple emotions. There can't just be one.
Yes.
Can't be sad or mad every day.
It is interesting you feel it here, because
Yes.
other people feel it in their back, in their stomach, in their hands. It's interesting why you feel it here. It's a for me so it's good because you have integrate you integrate your mind and your heart with your body. So it's good, more equilibrate. Um so okay. Leave the drawings for a moment, and now let's imagine what would happen if a friend of you playing hits you on the arm. She punched your arm, and how would you react normally?
Normally, I would just say ow.
Okay,
I would just say ow and just feel a little bit of pain.
little pain, and you're feeling little mad or you react like a joy, or how do you think about it?
Depending on how they hit me, like with a ball, their fist, depending on that. I
Oh,
have been hit in the elbow before, but it was my funny bone, so I just started laughing.
laughing. Okay, okay. But it's interesting because if you think about if someone, if a friend punching at your arm, and you can pause the time, and you'll have a moment for breathe, or thought how I want to react, not just react. Then it's interesting because someday you can react angry, or you can really have a big laugh, or sad, no? On other day you can do the voice of a teddy bear, and say I love you so much, or something like when someone push a button, no?
Yeah.
Because I told you that because the people um, always can decide how to react to anything. It's more easy when you're playing with a friend, no? But when in the life happen things, you always can decide, or you don't decide, and you just react.
Yeah.
And we react from our experience, and from our wants, our like it's okay, the word wants,
Once?
not want, like a ver, let me ask for, I'm gonna looking for a synonym. um well, yeah, when you cut, but this is a cutting about your soul, about your emotions. um so it's, if someone it's hurt you, you're gonna react with sad, no?
Yes.
So when it is a celebration of Father's Day, you react from you react from the learning that your grandmother gave you, and from being sad because your dad passed away. And it's a strong experience. It's not easy, but it's important you focus, then you can react from your drawing number one, or you can react from your drawing number two. Now you can react with love and happiness, because you're always have you're always gonna have a that, because it's impossible you don't have, because if you don't have a that, you don't exist. So in the story, in the life, you're always gonna have a dad. Include you can change your dad. You can change your mom. It's always gonna be the same. And it's okay. It's okay, because we always have the perfect parents for bring us the experience we need. But you can react only with your you hear about the when someone punch the knee, the knee and the leg.
Yeah.
Do that, inclusive if you don't want.
Yeah.
Aha. That is a kind. Or try it. It's interesting. If only with a little punch in your knee, your leg do that. It's like a yes, uncomfortable. But I mean that kind of react. It's the body reacting, not your mind, not your conscience, not your soul. It's only the body. It's like a mechanism of defense. It's like a robot. It's like a part of the body. It's mechanica is the like a machine. I don't know. So, but the human are a machine, really complicated machine, because have feelings and have ideas. But sometimes we only react not voluntary, only with all, only from our past, our experience in the life. So it's important to live more at the present, knowing you can decide. You can decide how do you want to react at the Father's Day. You can choose someday react with sad, but choose, not just react. That's a different position, different perspective, and you're gonna learn more. You can be sad because it's okay. Extrañar, como dijimos que era, como to miss your dad, it's okay. But not just because is the reaction all the people need to do. You can choose, and sometimes you can choose being sad, and sometimes you can be react with love and with generosity, or appreciate the life you have because you have a dad and a mom. And you can see now you have more options, not only being sad. There are more options because you can do something with your life for honor the life you receive. You can include you can have humor at that day, and it's okay. I mean, probably your grandparents not gonna understand you, but you and your mom can understand. You can make a joke, or you can be happy because other kids have a that. It's okay. It's okay because it's not you're not ¿cómo se dice, Janet? Tú no eres menos persona.
You're not less of a person.
Ajá.
You're not less.
Other have his parents. No? The other kids has other situations different than you. So when you're sad, but you're not comfortable with this sad, remember that sad, it's only for a moment. Later, you're gonna be okay. Then your grandma was so sad, and later she was okay, and she was happy with you. So you too, you can be sad for a moment, and later you're you can be okay and include be happy or be enjoy or I think that day you can do a little ritual for your dad. More for your dad living in you than the real dad, because the dad living in you is like the idea of your dad, and you can come or reconnect and recreate the memories and do that you really need. So you can draw your dad hugging you or playing with you and only watch that draw, and probably you can put a candle or music or something, flowers. For me, I remember you with joy, with love, and I decide that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can you drawing that like you and your dad, and I want the feeling, ahí voy a necesitar traducción, que el,
Okay.
que el sentimiento sea sincero, o sea, no se trata nomás de
Feeling,
algo lindo, ¿no?
for your feeling to be sincere. Like what you really are feeling. What you are really doing. Sincere.
Ajá. I don't want you feel like you lying. I want you feel sincere, like what do you get from your dad? Some memory or some feeling. It's a nice emotion, grateful or happiness or joyful, something like this. Okay.
The feeling, how I feel right now. Okay, thank you, Tihuí.
Yes. Yes, I mean that drawing you can use at the Father's Day on an altar with flowers and candles or something significant. ¿Eh? Te digo, es que casi no te escucho, Janet, pero te explico en español. A ver si me explico. La idea es que ahorita dibujé ella con su papá en un recuerdo que esté contenta, el que sea, o sea, jugando, comiendo, abrazados.
The happiest moment. Draw one of the happiest moments with your dad. Okay.
Ajá. Pero el Día del Padre, a lo mejor como un acto simbólico, sería bonito hacer un ritual que usa este dibujo y pueden poner algunas fotos si tienen de él o si no que lo dibuje, y pueden poner algún objeto de él y flores y velas o algo, y como hacer algo, como reconocer ahí sí lo positivo que le dejó.
Oh, okay.
Sabemos que tampoco vamos a santificarlo, ¿no? Pero sí como decir, bueno, esto positivo sí me dejó, ¿no?
Okay.
Y con eso me quedo.
Okay. Fair.
Okay. What feelings move I mean, when you're drawing?
The feelings that I would get would be happy, memories, like going back when I was small, when all this did not happen.
Okay, but I mean, sometimes the happiness can makes us crying too, or feeling like. Mhm.
Sometimes I would feel when I would like draw memories or something like that. I would sometimes like cry or be sad about it because
Mhm.
I mean it's past, it happened
Mhm.
before, so and happy at the same time because like just going back, seeing like how small you were, how big you were, or like in a
Mhm.
long time ago.
Okay. Okay. So show me your drawing. Please. Tell me
So
about.
this was the drawing. So one memory that we were both like happy. We were both happy was when both of us were laying down being sleepyheads. We both took naps.
Mm-hmm.
Us, we were watching a movie. I don't remember what
Uh,
movie though. I don't
and
remember.
with pizza.
Pizza. We had pizza. My dad had his drink beside him, and yeah, we were both lazy.
Okay, that's a good memory. A good emotions. Um, yes, I mean, um, a dad gives you protection, love, and games or joy. But now tell me, do you have uh, people around you who take care of you?
Yes.
Do you have people who love you
Yes.
and people play with you or laughed with you?
Yes.
Okay, so you have everything. You will always you're always gonna have your mother and your father biologically and in your at your heart. But in the life, you can have more dads and more moms. I have the wife of my dad. It's another mom. I feel like I have two or three uncles. They are like fathers, others fathers, and I have my father and my mom. But I mean, it's includes. There's some kids have adopted fathers. No, the fathers when someone decide to adopt a kid, the most of the time love the kid more than the real fathers or the same, because all the people when love us, when protect us, when play with us, the people you when you really can trust, like a teachers or friends or uncles or aunts. Um, that's kind of other fathers too. It's different, but I mean, when you miss your dad, you can remember you have other fathers, other moms, other family, not only biologically, family you choose. You can choose your which people is gonna be part of your life. Okay,
Okay.
so it's okay. How do you feel now? How do you think the emotions about the Father's Day is changing? Is the same? How do you feel?
It's changing. I feel much better than I was when, like, before I had before the meeting
Mm-hmm.
that I had. It was very different. Well, now I know that, like, when a holiday comes up that kind of reminds me of my dad, I could do this and, like, see or feel how, like, my emotions are.
Mm-hmm. And that's memories, that happiness, no one's can get off. It's always gonna be from you, about you, and your dad. You're are always gonna get the experience, and it's always with you. Okay, well, it's a process, it's not like a gym, yeah. You're gonna be happy and like, "Cling," no, but it's a process, and it's important you have more perspective. um, includes that day, you can have more perspective. You can do a ritual with these memories, for your dad, for the good things you get from him, and and nothing. Later you told me if you feel better now with that.
I love you.
Okay, so I see you on a week, kind of. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Dime, te quería
Dime,
preguntar,
dime.
en total fueron, mañana, si primero Dios, te voy a mandar los otros 100, si ya seríamos, ya